Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. It's Charlotte facing Cleveland. So Cleveland will get the first possession. He dishes it to Gooden. Just 5 on the clock. Here's James. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. LeBron James is out there with Davis. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. LeBron kicks to Gooden. Ilgauskas a screen on Davis. Inside. Ilgauskas, good.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rose against Snow. Kicks it to Davis. Outside Rose. Here's James. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Snow can't hit.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Now Cleveland moving it up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, LeBron.
At the line for 2.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there. A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Snow against Rose. And there's the pass to Hughes. Dishes to LeBron. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Rose kicks to LeBron. The feed to Lopez. For 3, Kidd. Kidd with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hughes with the screen on Rose. Snow the pass to LeBron. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Here's Snow. Jason Kidd making his last shot. The dish now to Gooden. LeBron outside. Shoots from the baseline, and that one's good by Gooden. Gooden's got his first 2 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Rose attacking, and the rejection by James. And the ball goes James. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Cleveland. And then for Charlotte, Anthony's checked in for LeBron. Jordan comes in for Jason Kidd. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Derrick Rose. Now here's Westbrook. Davis gets a wide open look. That one falls coming off Anthony's feed. Davis has got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
James outside. Cleveland moving it around. Jordan against Hughes. Passes it to Snow from deep. The shot no good. Westbrook with the nice D there. And here is Davis outside Westbrook. Anthony on the wing, covered by Ilgauskas. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Hughes kicks to Ilgauskas. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Shannon Brown, he's checked in for Hughes, and it's Wesley in for Snow. It's Bosch with the drive. Outside Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. And a wide open look for Jordan. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. .54 seconds left to play here in the first. Horford's shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Jordan, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Michael Jordan. Here's James. No good off the front iron.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Jordan. So both teams changing it up here. And so Jordan nails both of them. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown against Harden. Pick by Verajao. Hughes. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Larry Hughes is out there with Brown. Then there's Anderson Varejao. Then it's David Wesley. And it's Gooden in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And so here's Cleveland after LeBron James's miss. Hughes the pass to Gooden. Stolen by Rose. A fast break now for Charlotte. Harden's got the ball. Rose, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hughes kicks to Gooden. 14 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Charlotte no good that time either. Cleveland trails by 11. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Hughes. Shot off the pick. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes. Possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Snow's checked in. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Charlotte. Anthony Davis comes in for Chris Bosh. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
James checked in for David Wesley. And then for Charlotte, Anthony comes in for James. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for James Harden. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Brown kicks to Varejao. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
For Charlotte, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Here's Snow. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. There's the screen. The floater. It's stolen by Duncan. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. And the dunk by Rose.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Snow against Rose. Snow the pass to Gooden. And here's James outside. No luck, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Kidd. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Kidd's got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
James, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Charlotte making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Now here's Brown. On the wing, James. LeBron with another miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Rose, no good. Cleveland trails by 19. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the miss by Derrick Rose. It's LeBron with the drive. Snow from outside. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Charlotte. It's been 10 unanswered points and taken away by Brown. Floats one. Anthony with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. A different look now for Cleveland. Ilgauskas is checked in for Verejao. And Larry Hughes is subbed in for Brown. And then for Charlotte, Jordan, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson comes in for Jason Kidd. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rose. Here's James. Can't hit. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Westbrook dishes to Lopez. The drive by Anthony, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Gooden. Hughes kicks to Ilgauskas, out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off.
David Wesley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Al Horford is checked in for Charlotte. Wash comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Horford the pass to Jordan. Hughes against Westbrook. Outside Jordan. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's LeBron. Six on the shot clock. To end the run. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
James Harden, he's checked in for Thompson. Second free throw, no good. Charlotte leading by 21. Down low, here's Westbrook. Good, it's Harden with the assist. That time.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Hughes. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 15-1 run right now. Now Cleveland moving it up. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet.
And through one half, it.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter. We're just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Jason Kidd is out there with Rose. Then there's Davis. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Rose penetrating. Missed inside.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And the shot is good. James has got 5 now. Charlotte leading by 20. Rose kicks to Kidd. Inside. Outside for Davis. It's deflected. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Rose against Snow. Pass to Hughes.